right, Carol, thanks for coming in. It's really wonderful to see you. You haven't been in since April, so that's like almost 8 months?
Yes.
Something like that?
Yep. Goodness.
So tell me about what brought you into Pilates Collective and to see me in the first place.
Oh, yes. Well, I'd actually been doing Pilates for a really long time. I think at least 8 years, maybe longer, one-on-one. And I'd had an injury in Pilates, and then I'd had a huge injury. So what brought me here was after my vertebrae had collapsed numerous times, and I'd, been getting physical therapy. And I just got to the stage where I felt, I knew I needed to do more exercise, but I needed that guidance. I was very nervous about re-injuring myself.
Yeah.
And so...
And we did the postural analysis.
We did.
Was that helpful?
We did. There's one key piece as well. I did a specific search for anyone who does Pilates who understands osteoporosis.
Yes, I've done
and
osteoporosis.
You were the only one that came up in the whole area.
Oh, nice.
So that's
good
why
to know.
I decided on you. Yes.
Good, thanks.
And yes, we did. It was the postural analysis gives a lot of feedback, visual feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, and progress too, which is always encouraging.
And I made you some videos, home practice videos. Were those helpful?
Yes, very. Because I think my brain goes into a different space when I'm in class, and so it really helped me remember.
Right. And what I think is so important is not just doing it in the studio, but what do you bring home with you, and how do you apply it? You're a hiker.
Yes, I am.
So yeah. So how did the work we did in the studio and the homework help with the pain and allowing you to get back to what you love doing?
It definitely gave me the confidence that I needed again. And I mean, now I'm really rarely in pain.
That's great.
So that's
and you haven't been in for 8 months. Do you feel like you held on to the work we did?
I think a lot of it. I'd be curious to ask you too, but yes, I do. I'm more confident. I've been doing a lot more things. I feel like I've got my life back. I'm able to take international flights again, do long drives. I've learned what works to support me, but absolutely, yes.
That's wonderful.
Very pleased.
That makes me so happy. And would you recommend working with me too?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely I would.
Great.
Yes, just the attention to detail, the equipment you've got here, and there's a beautiful edge of you, like just pushing me, which is great. It's just right. And also the kinesthetic, feedback to my body. It feels like there's a lot of learning that happens in just one session.
Great.
So thank you very much.
Tell the story about forgetting your brace.
Okay, yeah. So this past September, I was going on a very long road trip all the way from here, and we're in Sonoma County, to Wyoming, to Yellowstone. And we were just leaving town, and I suddenly remembered my brace, which lives in the garage now, basically. I don't use it. But for a long trip, I would normally take it with me, because there's suitcases and, a lot of sitting and driving and stuff. But just as I was going out of town, I knew I had the choice. Do I turn back and get the brace? And it's a very, very solid orthopedic brace. Right. Or do we just keep going? And I chose to keep going. And yay, that felt so good.
You felt solid.
Yes. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you so much for sharing your experience,
Thank you,
Carol.
Kristen. Thank you.